Old Jason Beecher, my brother, what's up, man? Lumpy farts, that's what I'm talking about. Where's my other? I gotta refill my glue. Right back. What you know good, Jason? I ain't talked to you in a hot minute, brother. Hope everything's as good as can be expected. Is that good? Oh man, we y'all are in our prayers, Jason. You know that. I know I don't have to say nothing. I hate it, brother. But we are praying. Smash the like button. All 5 people, smash it. I don't know what I'm gonna get into tonight. Been kind of in a funk. A creative funk anyway. This is trying to get the slip wrapped up. This will fold over. Going to New Jersey. You can believe that. Only one guy I know in New Jersey. I don't know about y'all. Got this wrapped up yesterday for a sod buster. Super clean edges. Really worked really hard on the burnishing that. Then I got a few things. This is going with it. This is a large pocket organizer. That's an order. Then I need to get this to Dennis Whipple. Matter of fact, I'm just going to wrap stuff up this evening. That goes to Dennis Whipple, and then this is going to old Big Jim. He got him a pocket organizer. Need to get that wrapped up and sent to him too. If we get 100 likes, Mike will spike his hair with glue. Yeah. Something like that. So, not a whole lot going on. Let me get some butane from my lighter. I need to get back in the swing of things as far as doing my lives again. I have not been the greatest. Honestly, just been coming out here and working, not really trying trying to film anything or anything like that. Yeah, I know he is. Well, he's already, since that one that I did for him that you helped with, he bought another one and then this one. So if that's not impressed, I don't know what is. Charlie Cook, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I bet he was. Poor guy. Man, what's up, Dennis Whipple? It's working, brother. I got all your stuff wrapped up. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try to get it shipped out tomorrow or Saturday. Got the knife done. Got all your leather done. So should get it shipped out. If I got time to get to the post office, I'll do it tomorrow, but it may be Saturday. So. So yeah, it's got that hammer tone that I did. God, how long ago was that I did those? It's been a minute. And then it's just got my logo. Pretty simple slip. Got some really deep cuts on the bottom. But that's perfectly fine. It's like a Rosecraft slip on the juice. Let me see if I can. 5 minutes ago, how have you been keeping yourself? Yeah, I've been busy. If you're talking to me, just working out here. There's your 2 leather items, and then I got your knife in there, so I'll get all that packed up. Like I said, I'll get it out tonight or tomorrow or Saturday. And that glued on up. We can go ahead and punch it. Six months ago, what am I missing here? I really need to sand the edges. I'll be right back, boys. I gotta hit the belt sander. I thought I might stamp this, but I think I may let it cure. Oh shit, Jason. What's up, Marco? How much I mean, I could I could probably do one. I don't know. I don't know how much that would cost. Probably, man, I don't know. Part of me thinks you're joking, but I also know how your sense of humor is, and I could see you wanting to do something like that and give it to somebody as a joke. Man, I wish I could have made that, but it just didn't make any sense for us monetarily to go. We had just gotten back from vacation, and Christmas is right around the corner, so we might try for next year, but we will see. I know I'm going to the Danville show in July. I will be there for sure. Yeah, like a bull sack. I mean, I could probably do something like that. I think it'd be terribly hard to do if it's something you're serious about. Oh, Lord. Oh, so you actually want to have one made and give it to your dad? Was that a recent thing, Jason, where he got beat up by the bull? I feel like I'm so out of touch these days. The sketchbook, yeah. Damn, man. 37 days ago. So he got whooped by the bull, and then while they were in there looking at his neck and stuff, they found the cancer. Damn. That's pretty fucking shitty. I mean, I guess at least they found it, but man. Is the bull still around? Pancreatic. Oh, man. That's tough, brother. That's tough. I'm sorry, bro. What's up? What's up, Mikey? He's out here doing some piddling, really. Feels like that's all I do is just piddle. I don't think I ever get anything done. I think I just piddle. You're gonna have to resemble that remark. Lord. I'm gonna have to get a headlamp, I think. Especially when I'm doing these darker colors. I think we all resemble it. Go one more. We said brown on this. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be too bad. It's going to have brown stitching. It's supposed to be light brown, but man, it comes out orange. But I have noticed that it does lighten up as it's used, so there is that part. Just flicking, hanging out, poking smut and twadding. Crack me up, dude. You gonna go back to Dwayne's show next year, Mike? Jason, maybe you can make it next year, man. I'm gonna try to make it. Depends on, I've got a pretty big trip planned for the fall. Just depends on what that ends up looking like. So going across the pond. Gonna go to Wales into September, beginning of October, and if we can make it work, we may do the UK blade show. I don't know yet. Just depends. We're just kind of talking about it right now, so. Yeah, I'm going to do a booth at the Danville show this year, so, or I guess it would be next year. Not this year. I wish I had a bigger brown. That'll be the next size I get, I guess. Brown's a little small, but it'll work. Yeah, planning ahead for Ellaville. That's a haul, dude. I don't care where you're from. I think Ellaville's like at least 3 hours, 4 hours for everybody. Where it don't matter where you're coming from. Yeah, 6.5 to Ellaville. It's 6. It would have been 6 for me. So we didn't have the money for the extra expense because we had just gotten back from Florida and Christmas right around the corner, and this time of year kind of slows down for the leather work a little bit. I got to get back here. I got to get back out here and get back at it, though. Start pushing my TikTok some more and finish getting my Etsy my Etsy page done so I can start listing stuff there to sell. Start doing more stuff other than just knife related things. Get on some more belts. I've got another belt blank right there just waiting for me to get started on it. Maybe do some pew related leather work, more horse tack stuff, cowboy stuff, you know. So I don't know, diversify a little bit, I guess is what you would call it. Yeah, if George can do it. Yeah, I miss George, man. Oh, you're talking about Second Chance George. Yeah, he come all the way from like Minnesota, didn't he? Isn't that where George is from? Like Minnesota? George also doesn't have a dairy farm to take care of either, so there is that. I had some stuff I was gonna start. I was gonna end up rushing to get done. Got a package going over to the UK probably tomorrow or Sunday or Saturday. And I was trying to get some slips done and felt like I was pushing too hard, so I'll just wait and get them sent off another time. They're gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna do some for the Lost Boys show, Slip Joint Sawyer, Naked Sean, Mikey. I'm gonna do them some slips that all match. So pretty good fellers. Just ran out of time. There we go. One side stitched up. What's tonight? Tonight's Thursday, isn't it? Guess I've just been off my schedule so long that, man, you ain't lying, dude. And it seems like it was just like January, and here it is, the end of the year. About to hit the reset button and do it all over again. I'm gonna finish getting these needles threaded up. I got a knife in this week that I didn't think I'd end up being able to get. UK maker. Y'all may or may not have heard of him. I don't know. Well, if you follow my social media, you've seen it already, because I've had it in my pocket the last 2 days. I've got it in this slip. I'm gonna do another one for it. I wish somebody'd buy this one. I ain't been able to get it sold yet. This is an Ashley Harrison 4-inch lamb's foot. And it is been using, I cut dinner up with it. Been carrying it. It's a real simple utilitarian knife that's gorgeous. And this is called Whinge A lot of people say wingay, but it's actually pronounced whinge. I don't know what kind of wood it is. First, I thought it was black palm, and then I got a confirmation that it's whinge. And down in the liner down there, he actually stamps the numbers. And this one, I believe, is number 24. So, but yeah, he makes them to use. They're not meant to be put on a shelf and looked at. So this old girl's gonna get used. Probably cut the turkey up this year and all that good stuff. Last shift until December 23rd, but it'll pass. Oh yeah, you know it's gonna pass quick, Charlie. You know it's gonna pass quick, brother. Yeah, the file work is amazing. So he works, y'all been seeing the Arthur Wrights that I've been posting, I'm sure. He works for Arthur Wright, and his dad owns Arthur Wright in Sheffield. And he started doing his own like custom knives a few years ago, and I think the waiting list for his stuff is ridiculously long right now. But when he does his knives, for the most part, he does them from start to finish. One man, the blades are hand forged, they're not stamped, all hand ground, all that. But they started doing where his dad has started doing, Ashley does the file work, but then his dad does what they call chasing. But what it is it's engraving like a vine in the back spring, and they've been doing it. He wants an electric chainsaw. Get him a sawzall. So the back springs they're starting to do them where part of it is filed and then chased. So it's like father and son are doing it. It's gorgeous. I would love to get one of those one day, but like I said, waiting list is pretty long. Even if you do know somebody on the inside that can help you get them, it still takes a bit. I lucked out. That was a secondary, I guess you call it a secondary market. A friend of mine offered it to me over there on a trade because he really wanted me to have one. And that knife's actually illegal in England because it's a 4-inch blade, and they can only have 3-inch blades. So he wanted me to have it. So we did a trade, and I actually need to get all that stuff together tonight and send it to him. So, but yeah, man, been digging the English knives recently, all the stuff from Sheffield and all that. Go with the Milwaukee Sawzall, yeah. So I had another one of these that was to this stage, had it glued, I'd already dyed the edges, or I was dyeing the edges to finish. And I smeared black dye all over the light colored panel and ruined it. I don't know where it finally landed, but it got chunked across the, yeah, I bet your mom will. Got chunked across the shop. I ripped it back open, and then I just went inside. That was the sign to not work last night. So I'm out here trying to get a little redemption. I was just gonna hang out tonight because my daughter is here and she's back in her room doing her nails. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna go get some work done, or try to. So if I feel up to it, I may start that other belt tomorrow. I'm going to do it kind of an average size. I'm not necessarily making it for anybody, but it'll be kind of an average-ish size. I looked up and I've asked a couple of guys that do a lot of belts. They say if you do one that's 34, the smallest is 34 inch, and it goes up to like a 38. That's a pretty common size. It's not for me. Shit, I'm like a 40. So, Luke Wilburn. What are you asking, Luke? What knife I have? I've just got one out here with me tonight. It's a Ashley Harrison 4-inch lamb's foot. Give me a second. I'll get it back out. If that's what you were asking. I've got a bunch of knives. I've just got the one out here. I'm trying to think if I've been out here, if I've done a live since Florida. I don't think I have. When we went to Florida, I got to meet up with Tyler McLeod, Cleod McLeod. I think it's McLeod. We hung out for a couple of days. He brought all of his fishing stuff to the beach, and we fished from the beach. And then a couple of days later, he took me to some of his spots. Let me finish getting this sewn up, Luke, and I'll show you. Picked up a few knives. Picked up a really nice Damascus Parker lockback. And then a really cool mother of pearl German penknife that's actually like it's a penknife pattern, but it's made like a whittler. And it's really cool. One of the blades has a file on the blade, but it's still a blade. You know, it's not just a file. So it's like a whittler slash like groomer or something. I don't know what you would call it. So this is what I'm carrying. This is what I've been carrying the last couple of days. This is a Ashley Harrison out of Sheffield, England. It's a 4-inch lamb's foot. There's his candelabra tang stamp. It says A&S, but I'm not sure what the A&S stands for. But it's whinge. The wood is whinge. It's got filed back springs. It's got little crosses and dog bones is what he calls it. That's what I carried today. I also carried a yellow synthetic Barlow that I'd gotten as well. But that's mine. I'll be carrying that one pretty much every day. Tantos are nice. I've got a few Kershaws that are Tantos. I like it. It's a good blade shape. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But I carry all sorts of stuff. Everybody that kind of knows me, I carry cases, I carry Frontiers, I've got some Remingtons. I've got a lot of English knives now, really been getting into them recently. There that is, sewn up. Still got to burnish the edges. Don't know that I need to dye them. I think I can just get away with burnishing them. I think I've got a Gerber. I've got a couple of Gerbers. I've got a vintage Gerber in there in my display. Probably from like the 70s or 80s. It's brass with a wood inlay. It's really nice. I wonder if this thing's dead. I need to figure out how to plug that in and charge it. That would be easier to do the burnishing. Where? Burnishing tool. Let's do token roll. Yeah, water bottle cutting. Really need to trim this. trim out these cutouts so they're even. Not that anybody would ever notice, but I would know. Appreciate it, Luke. That's one of the more low-key ones I've done. There's really no stamping or anything on it. It's just it's got the border, and then that's just from a ball peen hammer. That's what old Jersey knife guy wanted, so I let him, that's what he wanted to do. Which I'd done these before, it's been a while. Probably one of the first like fully, I guess you can call it tooled slips that I did, or just the hammer tone like that. I did 4 or 5, and then I ain't done no more. So I had shown Pete. Pete was like, "Oh yeah, let's do that." So, or he had said something about having one that's dimpled, and I was like, "What about this? This is with a ball peen hammer." He was about it, so I ran with it. Yeah, good thing. I think he's really interested in getting a wallet or one of the organizers, I think. So we'll see. We'll see if he wants to. Man, I don't know. I may need to. Dye the edges. Steven, what's up, brother? But that does, it makes for a good, not a very busy. Sometimes I feel like I can go a little crazy with the tooling work, but I enjoy doing it, man. I need to get back to doing more. Really get back to doing the hand stuff, the crazy stuff, I guess. Well, the ones going over to England, the next ones I do that are going over to the Lost Boys are they will be they're going to be heavily customized. I think I'm going to do LB on the front, and then it's going to have a basket weave on the back, but it's going to have crazy colors and skulls and everything, maybe. I don't know. I do have a case tattoo. It's my dad's 3318. I've got it in there in a display. Pops passed away. Oh man, been almost 4 years now. And I got to wanting a knife tattoo, and I was looking through artwork and had drawn some stuff up, and man, I just wasn't, I don't know, it didn't speak to me, I guess. So I was like, you know what? I got like 200 knives. Let me look at some of my knives, and that's what I'll just do. And I'm like, wait a second, what's my favorite pattern, my favorite American pattern is an 18 pattern. So I was like, well, let me just do that. And I'm like, wait a second, Dad's is an 18, so that's how we got there. Yeah, appreciate it. Luke, you wanting to slip? I saw somebody had said to Order you one. Dennis, have a good one, brother. Yeah, Jason, email's the same. I hadn't changed that yet. I think once I get my Etsy finalized, I'll probably change it. But for right now, it's still the Make Cutlery Great Again. It's still on the front page of the of my YouTube page. So, or if you can catch me on Instagram. It's Music City Leatherworks on Instagram. I did change that. That's officially changed. So, and it's pretty much no wait right now for leather work. You can get right in. I get started on it tomorrow. Oh, Chris, what's up, man? There's another guy I ain't talked to in a hot minute. I ain't forgot about your knives, brother. I got yours and Dakota Marlowe's got 2 over there that I need to get started on too, and I'll probably start both of y'all's at the same time. I got to get to it. But they're still here. I ain't forgot about them. And I still got your bill, your pancake. I may just go on and send that to you while we're waiting on everything else. Yeah, man, I don't want anybody to get hard feelings. It's like just when I think I got time to do it, leather orders start popping off, and especially with the holidays or, something's going on or shit, man. But I ain't forgot about you. Yeah, no, it's right there, brother. I was going to send it all together, but I think I'm going to go on and send it. I got a bunch of stuff to go out this next week, so I may go on and send it to you. Oh, hell, Steven. Yeah, I've got a couple of Kershaws, Luke. Dude, that would be a cool little project. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, man, tell them to hit me up. That would be a cool project. So he doesn't have one, he's needing to get one, or he needs one repaired. But yeah, that'd be cool. I don't think I've heard of the Duke the knife guy. Is that what you said? Duke the knife guy? Yeah, tell him he can hit me up on Instagram, or if he's on Facebook, send him the link to, my Facebook page. Man, that I don't really do anything personal on my Facebook anymore. This is the worst part, is getting the damn glue that oozes out. Especially when you're trying to get really clean lines, clean edges. You end up having to What, a Kershaw? Yeah, any knife's a good Christmas gift. Shoot. Any of the Kershaws I've got I don't know if I have any American-made Kershaws anymore. I think I've traded them all away, but I've got some of the Chinese ones, and they're really good. I ain't got no problems with them. Nice. I'm gonna have to check him out, man. I don't think I've heard of him yet. Also, honestly haven't been watching a lot of knife content. Watching a bunch of other stuff, but just ain't watching a bunch of leather content like normal. Always learning. Oh God, yeah, dude. Them roper tumbleweeds, man, were really nice. Or those mossy oak mini trappers. I still got that one you sent me, Jason, back there in the back. None of the girls have managed to get it yet, so. This is the part that I've been working on a lot, is my edges, finishing my edges and stuff. Oh, just a vendor. Oh, gotcha. He's not a content creator or anything. Well, shoot, man, tell him to hit me up. Worth a conversation. He may have something I might want to trade work for. You never know. If he's just a vendor. There we go. That side's clean. Was he at was he at Ellaville? Oh, okay. My favorite knife right now is this Ashley Harrison. Once I learned about them, it kind of became all I thought about, wanting to get one and everything else. And then a friend of mine had it, and he likes American knives, and so we put together a trade, and I got it. But other than that, I've got some case knives that I really like. I've got a bunch of Berthier stuff that I absolutely love. Got a really pretty 75 pattern Stockman that I absolutely love. Oh, the knife show circuit. Make it last in 2 minutes. Shit. You ain't right. But yeah, the British knives have really intrigued me. For one, they are built really, really well. They're nothing like anything here in the States. Maybe GECs, but not really, because they are handmade by, like, I think there's 3 people in the Arthur Wright shop. There's Michael Harrison, Ashley Harrison, and then there's a apprentice. There's 3 of them working in that shop that make all those knives. And fixed blades. Fixed blades, I've got a couple. I've got some Moras. I've got the knife that I used for a lot of years when I was into bushcraft and camping and stuff. But I just don't have a use for fixed blades, so I really don't have a favorite. I'd like to get a small one to like EDC. I see these things, they call them scalpels. They're like a 5-inch handle, but the blade's only, you know, like that. Wouldn't mind finding something like that to, you know, slide down in the pocket. Oh, yeah, those Taylor Eyewitnesses are nice. I've got a stag one that, oddly enough, a guy named Pete sent me on a trade. And the same Pete is who I traded for the Ashley Harrison, but the pull is really strong. Like let's say a sod buster, like your normal like bone handled sod buster is like a 4.5, maybe 5. Some of the Arthurites are like 10 plus. All right, Charlie C, dude. Yeah, that F-02 was nice. But they lock out. They're almost like a fixed blade when they're open all the way. And that's really like, you don't have that here. You almost have to close them with 2 hands. Like Case doesn't do anything like that anymore. Not to that level anyways. They are nice. I highly suggest if you can get a hold of one to get one. Arthur Wright, Joseph Rogers, Taylor Eyewitness, any of the vintage stuff. Now, in the States, it's freaking expensive. Why they're so pricey here, I do not know. Because over there, they're like 50 pounds, which is about $60 here. So I don't know. People think because it comes from Sheffield, it's very expensive, and these are just a simple utilitarian knife. They're not anything crazy. Some of them are. Now you can get the higher end ones, and they're, you know, they can be a little pricey, but they're not $100 pricey. What did Chris do? Oh, Chris got one. Oh yeah. Chris got that. Got one. So time is it 7:20? We ain't had nobody in tonight. Guess that's what I get for slacking. I need to get back at it. Be on here and have 100-something people in the chat. And those are some crazy times. Have 30, 40,000 views on a live. Nuts. Let that dry. Pete, next summer we need to get together. Yeah, Pete's good people, man. I think Pete gets a bad rap, but Pete's good people. I like Pete a lot. Oh. Screw it. Let's lay out a belt. Or start laying out a belt, I guess. Figure out how I want to do this one. I got an idea of what I want to do. Not 100% sure. Really kind of want to do this one on the funky side. Like, I'm not gonna do like your normal like pointed tip. I think I'm gonna do a slash cut tip. I think that I'm gonna do some basket weave. I'm gonna do some flower work, some floral work, like actual like carving. Kind of go all out on it, and then with it being kind of a generic size, it could go, you know, anybody could get it if they had that waist. But I can do them in any size, up to 2 inch, 2 1/4. I think I can get without having to cut it. I don't have any Swiss Tex. Wait, I've got one here, but it's not mine. A friend of mine donated it for a giveaway that I never did, or I just haven't done yet. Let me say I haven't done it yet. I need to. It's the little one, but they're good from what I've seen. They seem like really well-made knives. I can do it, Jason. Belts are pretty like everything else, man. They can wide open. If you can think it, it can probably be put on it. I've seen all sorts of stuff on them. There's a guy I follow out of Texas. I think he's a Spanish fella. He puts like women and stuff on them, man. They look real, like they're airbrushed. Yeah, Swiss Army knives are nice. I've got a bunch of those. Everybody needs a Swiss Army knife, I think. I say I got a bunch. I maybe have 5 or 6. Actually got one sitting right here. This is, what is this, an Explorer, I think? This one's got the magnifying glass in it. All right, let's see here. So the cut, we don't want to point up. Let's go ahead and punch the holes out. See you, Chris. Get in there. All right, now I gotta go find a longer tape measure. Oh, or full-size tape measure anyways. You know I'm not gonna have one freaking sitting right here. Some bitch. This'll work. So from the, there's 24. 24 and 10 is 34. But that is not where you cut it. What's up, Rod? Just got home. Damn, you had a, well, you're a little behind my time. It's 7:30. So you're a little bit behind where I'm at. Hope you're doing all right, Rod. It's not bad. It seems to be made pretty well. I know some people that have it. They like it. I think it's just as good, if not maybe a little better than the Swiss Army stuff. I think the metal, the blade steel's a little better. The Swiss Army knives don't hold their edge for nothing. But they're easy to sharpen. That's probably their design. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh Lord, yeah, y'all been getting pounded by the rain out on the West Coast, man. I've got a couple of friends that are out there, and they that's what they've been saying. Remember when we were kids, they'd call that like El Nino or something. I don't know what they call it now, global warming or some shit. I've got to get some elongated hole punches. There. Yeah, it's a lot of water. You should ask for a Victorinox SD Classic. Yeah, I mean, those are small. My favorite one right now is the Solo. I've got a Solo A-Locks that I really, really like. They're pretty good. Small, you know, they're not going to take up a lot of your pocket space. I dig them. This punch don't want to clean itself out. Don't know why. It may just be time for some new punches. These are just some old cheapies. What's up, Corey? I'll just laying out a belt, getting my initial size, and I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I want to do a basket weave and some floral tooling. Oh, hell. I know I just didn't do that. I've sharpened these things so many times, the walls have gotten real thin. I just chipped it out. Get out of there, Joker. Got 3 more. Brown Sugar, what's up, girl? Hope you're doing all right. There. All the holes are punched. Now we can start the fun stuff. So let's just work on the tip for right now. So I think I want to do, maybe I'll just do all basket weave on this one. I don't know if I want to do, Oh. I'm like, what did I do wrong? That's what part of the pattern will be. I know there's not a whole lot of people in here, but I think that's what we're going to go with. I think I'm going to stop it here, and then I'll go into do a little section of floral. I don't know. I'm kind of doing this backwards, but there. Jason Beecher, we'll see you later, brother. Too bad. See you, Luke. Jason, see you, brother. All right, that's all of our floral cut out, and then that goes into the I don't know who all's in here working on a belt. This is going to be the tip, and then it'll be basket weave, and then some floral. And it'll floral to here, and then we'll basket weave the rest of it down into where the belt buckle will go. Nothing crazy, just a little something, something. I think everybody's pretty much left. We still in here? There's our floral. Are you still there, brown sugar? Just out here working. I ain't hit a groove like this in a while, so it feels good to really get out here and get something done. I think shit, I did it upside down. God dang it. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh. What's up, Trevor? All my stuff's walking across my bench. What's up, Charlie? We still here, brother. All right, got that patch done. Don't think I'm gonna start tooling the floral until tomorrow. Time is it? It's 8:30. Just don't have it in me. That takes all the concentration I got, so. Hell. So yeah, that's it. I did my stamp. It's upside down, of course, you know, only the best. But yeah, this will be a pretty cool belt when it's done. Got a basket weave, then it'll go into a little bit of floral, and then back into some basket weave. So it should be pretty cool. Can at least do these flower centers. I really want to get into it really hard. I think honestly I'm just gonna do a real simple saddle tan over the whole thing. And then maybe go in and highlight the center of the flowers, the flower centers, and then just leave it at that. I think just something simple, nothing too crazy. I got to get to the end first. Yeah, they're fun. This is the third or fourth one I've done. You learn a lot. The first one I did was for a friend of mine's daughter for her birthday, and I had no idea what I was doing. I just put her name on it and some horseshoes and kind of just left it at that. and she loved it. And then I did one for myself that I wear every day. But on that one, I learned I didn't leave enough on the tag end. Like it's short, it's like right here. And it's kind of a pain in the butt to put on because there's nothing to hold on to because there's no end on it. So this one I made a little longer. And I already like it a lot better. So, but this one's too small for me. So I kind of looked up the average size belt and asked around to a couple of people that do belts full time, like real deal fucking leather workers. And they said this size is pretty average for average, I guess. So so we'll see. It'll sell or it won't. Also, sometimes you just got to do stuff to get some like advertisement, I guess. This will be a nice advertisement piece. I'll take some really good pictures of it and all of that. So my booty's itching. But yeah, I suggest everybody do one. I've sat here too long now. All right, that one's done. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'll finish it tomorrow. And yeah, we'll finish it tomorrow, or at least finish the tooling tomorrow. So there's a lot of details and other stuff to put in it besides just the cutting of it and beveling. There's all sorts of little details. So until tomorrow, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.